Let's be real for a second. When someone says minivan, most people instantly tune out. But the 2026 Toyota Sienna is exactly why that old mindset is starting to fall apart. This isn't a boring family box anymore. It's smarter, more efficient, and in many ways easier to live with than a lot of three-row SUVs people are stretching their budgets for. And once you really see what Toyota has done here, calling it just a minivan honestly doesn't make sense. Welcome back to LuxeDrive Review, and today we're diving deep into the 2026 Toyota Sienna and why it might secretly be one of the smartest family vehicles on the road right now. Let's start our walk around from the backside, because that's where practicality meets modern design. The rear of the 2026 Sienna looks wide, planted, and confident. Toyota went with sleek, horizontally styled LED taillights that stretch across the back, visually widening the vehicle and giving it a more upscale feel. It doesn't look tall and awkward like older vans. It looks stable and purposeful. The tailgate is upright and square, which might not sound exciting, but when you're loading strollers, groceries, sports gear, or luggage, it makes a huge difference. The rear bumper is clean and functional, and everything back here feels designed with real life in mind. Quick question: how often do SUVs sacrifice cargo usability just to look sporty? Moving along the left side, the Sienna really starts to blur the line between minivan and SUV. Yes, it's still tall because interior space matters, but Toyota cleverly uses strong character lines and blacked-out pillars to visually slim down the profile. The sliding doors are still here, and thank goodness they are, but they're integrated so cleanly that they don't scream "family shuttle." Large alloy wheels help balance the proportions, and subtle lower body cladding adds a hint of ruggedness. Park this next to something like a Toyota Highlander or Honda Pilot, and suddenly the Sienna doesn't feel like the odd one out anymore. Be honest, would you rather fight with tight rear doors in a parking lot, or just slide them open effortlessly? Now let's shift to the right side and the story stays consistent. Everything feels cohesive, solid, and intentional. This is a vehicle designed to be lived in every single day. Kids jumping in and out, groceries being loaded, road trips, school runs. It's all baked into the design. Toyota didn't chase flashy curves or aggressive fake vents. Instead, they focused on durability and ease of use. And honestly, for a family vehicle, that's the right call. Do you think car design should prioritize looks or long-term usability? Alright, now let's head up front, because this is where the 2026 Toyota Sienna really changes the conversation. The front end no longer looks like a traditional minivan at all. Toyota gave it a sharper, more SUV-inspired face with a wider, sculpted grille and slim LED headlights that stretch into the fenders. The lighting signature is modern and confident, and the front bumper features angular lines with aerodynamic detailing. It feels closer to a crossover than a people mover. Park this next to an older Sienna, and the difference is night and day. If you didn't know what it was, would you even guess it's a minivan? Now let's open the door and step inside, because this is where the Sienna really separates itself from most three-row SUVs. The interior of the 2026 Toyota Sienna is built around real family life, not just showroom appeal. The dashboard layout is clean, practical, and easy to understand. You get a large central touchscreen paired with a digital instrument cluster that shows all the information clearly without overwhelming you. And here's something many people will appreciate. Toyota kept physical buttons for climate control and key functions. That means no digging through menus while driving, which is a big win when you've got distractions in the back. Material quality has noticeably improved. Soft touch surfaces are placed where your hands naturally rest, and the overall fit and finish feel solid and durable. This cabin feels like it's built to survive years of use, not just look good on day one. The seating layout is where the Sienna really shines. You get multiple configurations, including captain's chairs or bench seating, and access to the third row is incredibly easy. Unlike many three-row SUVs, the Sienna's third row is actually comfortable for adults, even on longer drives. How many SUVs can honestly say that? Tech and features push the Sienna even further ahead. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are here, along with multiple USB ports in all three rows, wireless charging, and available rear seat entertainment screens. Family-focused features like power sliding doors, a hands-free tailgate, built-in sunshades, and even a cabin intercom system make daily life easier. Safety is also a major focus, with Toyota's full suite of advanced driver assistance features, including adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, and automatic emergency braking. Ask yourself, shouldn't every family vehicle come standard with this level of safety? Now let's talk about what truly sets the 2026 Toyota Sienna apart from almost everything else in its class: the engine, or more accurately, the hybrid powertrain. The Sienna comes exclusively as a hybrid, and that's a bold but smart move. It combines a gasoline engine with electric motors to deliver smooth, quiet, and efficient performance. Acceleration isn't about being sporty, it's about being effortless. The instant electric torque makes city driving easy, and merging onto highways feels confident and controlled. But the real advantage here is fuel efficiency. While most three-row SUVs struggle at the pump, the Sienna delivers fuel economy numbers that are dramatically better. That means fewer stops, lower running costs, and real savings over time, especially for families who drive a lot. Over a year, that difference really adds up. The hybrid system also makes the driving experience more relaxed. The ride is comfortable, the cabin stays quiet, and long road trips feel less tiring. You might not get the off-road image of some SUVs, but do most families really take their three-row SUVs off-road anyway? So let's talk price, because value is where the Sienna makes its strongest argument. The 2026 Toyota Sienna is priced competitively against three-row SUVs, but when you factor in fuel savings, standard features, and long-term reliability, it starts to look like a smarter financial decision. You're not paying extra just for a rugged image. You're investing in efficiency, space, and usability. Compared to rivals like the Honda Odyssey or Chrysler Pacifica, the Sienna's hybrid-only approach gives it a clear advantage in running costs. Compared to SUVs, it simply does more with less compromise. Would you rather pay more for style or save money every week on fuel? So here's the final verdict. The 2026 Toyota Sienna isn't trying to pretend it's an SUV. It's winning by being better at what families actually need: more space, better fuel economy, smarter features, and everyday usability that most SUVs just can't match. It's comfortable, efficient, practical, and far more modern than the word minivan suggests. This isn't a compromise, it's a smart choice. Now I want to hear from you. Would you choose the 2026 Toyota Sienna over a three-row SUV for your family? Or does the SUV image still matter more to you? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I really want to hear them. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and follow LuxeDrive Review for more honest, detailed car reviews. Turn on notifications so you don't miss the next one. I'll see you in the next video.